Once you understand why your man is pulling away and avoid the typical instinctive mistakes most women make. Not only can you win him back, but he'll become more devoted and loving than ever. Why do men pull away? We've all been there. One day your man is devoted, loving and hangs on your every word. Then out of nowhere he seems distant whenever you're around each other. He stops replying to texts and returning calls. He doesn't hold your hand, caress your hair and touch you like he used to. And to make things worse, you sense he's starting to show interest in other women. What did I do wrong? What changed? Why is he acting like this? This feeling of your man pulling away and losing interest is one of the most painful things to ever experience. It's like watching your breakup in agonizing slow motion. Understanding why he loses interest can be like solving an impossible mystery. Why men lose interest is one of the biggest mysteries us ladies face. It's like trying to find buried treasure without a map while blindfolded. As a dating coach with years of experience working with women in this kind of situation, I know how difficult it can be. You're probably feeling confused, you're panicking, and you're at a total loss about what to do to make him want you again. To get to the bottom of why you suddenly lost his heart, it's first important to understand the difference in our biological makeup. Here, I'll explain. The female brain versus the male brain. The reason guys pulling away is so confusing for our logical female brains is because when we lose interest in a guy, we can explain it. Maybe he was too clingy, lacked motivation, wasn't attentive. Whatever the reason, it's easy for us to articulate it. But when it comes to guys, if only it was this logical. They have a very hard time, that's being generous, explaining their reasons. And here's where it gets really ridiculous and drives us ladies towards insanity. From thinking you're the one to bye-bye. Almost overnight men can go on a few great dates with a woman, text her daily, think she might even be the one, then poof. Just like that he disappears and completely loses interest in her. His sudden, mysterious disappearance or loss of interest can leave you completely befuddled. Without answers. Questioning every little thing you said and did. Our instincts tell us to probe. To ask, "What's wrong, babe?" We tend to make ourselves more available. But all this does is drive him further away. Why? 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 You ask yourself over and over. Getting no closer to an answer. Or winning him back. Well, you're about to discover exactly why he does it. And what to do when he does. The 5 most common reasons your man pulls away. Just about all men will pull away at some point or another while dating or in a relationship with a woman. It could happen when you first meet, after weeks, months or even years of being together. When it inevitably happens, it creates a significant moment. Worried you've lost your guy for good? Click here to find out your next move. And how you respond can be the difference between him disappearing forever or returning to the loving, engaged and intimate man he once was. And the key to responding to his pulling away and losing interest to win back his attention lies in understanding the exact reasons why he is doing it. Read on and I'll explain. Reason number 1, your emotions show. When you first start dating a guy, before you're emotionally involved, you're cool, calm and collected. Guys love this stage. They find this aloof confidence extremely attractive. You're easygoing and super fun to be around. But as time passes, women become more emotionally involved. Their feelings begin to show. Guys, on the other hand, might not have started thinking twice about what's going. All of a sudden, the relationship has transformed from straightforward and carefree to more serious. Women start looking into the future, picturing the two of them together, worrying about losing their dream guy. Guys can quickly sense this happening. And when they do, they don't know how to respond, and so they pull away. So be aware of how you're coming across early on. Are your emotions on show in bright lights like a Broadway musical? Obviously here I'm not saying become an emotionless robot. But it's about being in control of your emotions. Reason number 2, you're insecure. Look, I'm not trying to insult you here, but if you're the type who is constantly nagging your boyfriend about other women, asking him every 2 seconds who he's texting or complaining about your body image, then it's no wonder your man is losing interest in you. Interrogating your man about his female friends and questioning his every waking move just makes you come across as jealous and insecure. This kind of behavior will quickly get you labeled the crazy type. Sure, everyone has insecurities. Even the most beautiful women. But these are personal, internal feelings and issues you need to deal with. Projecting them onto your guy is only going to make them worse. And push him away quick. Smart. Reason number 3, you seem desperate. If your man is pulling away, it might be because you're emotionally unequipped. Basically, if you're not happy with yourself, your guy can easily become your sole source of happiness, which is suffocating for him. It's vital in a relationship that you both have your own independent lives. Your own hobbies, interests, passions and friends. If you don't, your man can quickly become the center of your universe. Everything you do will revolve around him and you'll seem desperate and scare the poor guy away. Put yourself in his shoes. Would you want to be with someone who was desperate for your love and attention? Of course not. Talk about major turn-off. So, be sure to maintain your own busy, exciting, independent life. Text him less often than you'd like to and watch as he increases his texting to fill in the gap, a fundamental principle of text chemistry. This independence and confidence will make him even more attracted to you. Reason number 4, you gave it up too soon. When it comes to sex, women and men are the total opposite. Women can sleep with a guy and feel more emotionally connected and attracted. On the other hand, men see sleeping with a woman as a challenge. And once the pursuit is over, guys can easily lose interest and move on. So, giving up sex with a guy too early on can be one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to forming a strong bond and serious relationship. If you give it up too soon and he doesn't have to work for it, chances are he'll put you down as just another meaningless fling. I'm not saying be an uptight prude. But just remember, what starts fast, ends fast. Reason number 5, you try to force love. When you start seeing a guy, no matter how amazing and steady it seems, it's important to keep your heart out of the situation until you're in a serious, committed relationship. You see, men live more in the moment, whereas women are constantly looking to the future. This means that while you might be planning your life together in your mind, a guy can be crazy about you one week then change his mind the next. When you let yourself get emotionally involved too soon, it's more than likely he'll notice. Even if you don't say it out loud. Related, 7 signs he's losing interest in you and what to do about it. And when he does, he'll start to feel pressured and like things are becoming too serious too fast. That you want more than him. And his response? Yep, you guessed it. He'll run for miles. So be patient. Don't try and force his emotions. Love comes at its own pace. And when it does, it's always worth the wait. Understanding the process is the first step to attracting a man. So that's why he's pulling away. So now you know the main reasons why men pull away. And what to do the next time the horrible feeling of your man losing interest inevitably comes. From my years working as a relationship coach, I can honestly say the 5 reasons you've learned today make up almost all the cases of he's losing interest and pulling away that I see. If you want to learn more about how to avoid your man pulling away, to make him always pursue and love you powerfully, watch the free video presentation on my website. In the video, you'll learn about the devotion system and how it can give you the power to make any man desperate to commit.